Hello and welcome to my fragrance laboratory. It's been a while since I made any video at all, and any videos making perfume specifically, and I forgot that I like that. So that's what we're gonna do today. And if you see me just sweating my balls off, it's because I cannot use a fan, and I cannot fully open the window because it would be too loud. So yeah, but look, I have a cool ring. Okay, so today my goal is to first get rid of all of this pipettes. I've been very irresponsible with cross-contamination, so I will use them. I know I've used them before. I will smell and see if they don't smell like anything. I will just use them and throw them away. The thing is that I feel so bad using one-time use pipettes. I feel horrible, but it's better for cross-contamination, because even when I try to label them, it doesn't go as planned. I know I have this one. I don't know if it smells of anything. It was supposed to be the alcohol only. I think I still used it only for alcohol, but then if I put it in the alcohol and it has some oil outside, cross-contamination, so I will try to use them for the last time. I'm not sure if I'm ready to let them go, but they do smell like something, so I know I shouldn't have been using them, but I will put them in the recycle bin. I'm not just gonna throw them. They will get recycled. Trust. Well, I don't know if recycling well, whatever. So my idea today is that I have some real perfumery ingredients, and I have some fragrance oils that are meant to be used for perfumery, but I don't know if I would consider them real perfumery ingredients. That doesn't really matter. Combining these two things that I have, I want to make some perfume that kind of smells like a hangover, like a night out. It doesn't have to be a good or a bad night out. Maybe leaning more towards a bad night out, because I don't know if all of these smells together are gonna even smell good. So I bought this very cheap small jar. And normally, if you do perfumes, it's not too good to make them in transparent jars. But this is mostly like an experiment, So, to the notes I want this perfume to have. I have 3 separate parts of what I think a night out would look like. First, I have the alcoholics. Here I have Cabernet Sauvignon wine perfume oil. I have this Jamaican rum one, and I have this blonde lager one. The lager and wine ones are the most realistic ever. They're kind of scary to use, to me, at least personally. But we will try. Then we'll go to the drug part of things. Drugs. Oh, that was so loud, sorry. Substances. Other substances. We have tobacco leaves. I mean, this doesn't smell exactly like cigarette smoke, but tobacco smell is kind of sweet, and I think it would go well with the balance of the fragrance overall. And because I really like the note of weed, I have this isoamyl benzoate that Luke spilled a little bit, and clary sage. And I'm trying with these two to make something reminiscent of weed, maybe, but I haven't tried that yet. And I know I shouldn't just try them in a perfume, but I think I'm going to start with this two to see what that accord smells like, if it actually is giving a weed. I think it will work, because this one is very green smelling, but it doesn't smell like by itself. It's very strong, you know. It smells like if you like a natural garden, but like imagine that concentrated. Like if it's diffused, it's very good. And then last but not least, I want to go to the people side of things. I have this salt and driftwood perfume, like oil ingredient, I don't know. This one is to give more of like the sweatiness of people, you know, dancing. It smells very good also. I have musk and black pepper. You know, musk is defined as skin scent, like clean skin, and like the black pepper aspect of it gives it more of a vibrancy. And then I have SOE Super. This is in a lot of perfumes in general. So if you smell it by itself, it kind of just smell like a guy. It smells like a guy perfume. So this will give that decision side of it. I still have some leather that I thought would be cool to add, like a replica jazz club vibe. But I don't know. I will have to smell it, see how it goes. Okay. I love this type of triggers. They're always the best, the most tingly, for me at least. Let's try it with what I said. I will try 2 drops of. Oh. So this is why you should never do what I do, never in your life, because I was hoping 2 drops, and it's like so much. It's so much, but I don't want to waste it, so I'm just gonna go with it. This is more of like an experimentation round. It's given 2 shots of vodka type of. Okay, let's see. That's actually not too bad. I wouldn't say it's given wheat per se, like a realistic wheat note, but it's given the brightness, greenness I was looking for. Honestly, not a bad start. Let's continue with our substances. With some tobacco leaves. That was a satisfying sound, if I heard one. That was not a satisfying sound. My God. Okay. It smells very interesting. It doesn't smell bad at all. Very fresh. Not very perfumey, but let's continue with our wine. The issue with this one, well, it's not even an issue, but to me, this one smells too much like medicine. It's giving like this fake medicinal note, but it has a lot of the fruitiness that I would want in the fragrance to give champagne, to give wine, so I'm still gonna use quite a lot of it. that's that. Then maybe someone invites you some shots of rum. So here are the shots of rum. This one smells very boozy. Imagine the delicious part of the smell of rum, but less alcohol. It's so good. I mean, I'm not doing this completely blind, like just putting the ingredients that I think would just remind me of a night out. I do believe in my heart of hearts that this will work well together. I might just be delusional, which I am, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's see how this smells like. Okay. Very candy for some reason. Not for the blonde lager. The beer smell. It's so real, like it's crazy. But weirdly enough, all of the things that I've chosen, they're all so bright. This would be a bright perfume. Now that we're done with the substances. If like a real perfumer is watching this, I'm so sorry. This is so interesting. Okay, now let's give this night the out part, you know? You cannot just be in your house by yourself and call it a night out. So, what I'm gonna do. My roommate arrived. What I'm gonna do is put the salt and driftwood. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay. The salt and driftwood, I will try to not put too much because I feel like this is also very bright. And I still want to give like some sort of darkness to this, but the saltiness truly just is gonna help with the realism. But if I try to think for a name of this perfume, I don't know if I would call it Bad Decisions or Hangover, because like I don't want it to have like a bad connotation in people's brain, you know? But that is kind of what I'm going for, so I don't know. You have to be careful with Isoe Super, because it truly just gives it that perfumey smell. And like, it's not a bad thing, but sometimes it's not like what you're going for. So if you're using Isoe Super, you need to be careful with that. As if anyone watching this is... Well, actually, you never know. Last but not least, in my planned ingredients, because after I smell it, I don't know what I'm gonna put next. There's the black pepper and musk fragrance oil I have in here. Black pepper and musk. It's gonna give it this skin-like effect. So now that I have all of my like the main ingredients I wanted to use, the main accords, I want to see how they work together and what do I need to add here to balance. It's a very boozy, sweet, very interesting, I would say. weirdly enough, it feels very flat to my nose. Just be blind, you know, nose blind. It happens. Maybe some tonka bean oil. Just smooth it out, give me that freshness, but I don't know. I want something bright. But it does not lemon. You know? Oh, I do have my self-made perfume ingredient. I've made some of this resin. I forgot the name. But yeah, it's a resin. And it smells very nice. But it's not as strong as my other ingredients because this one was made in alcohol. It did help a lot. It's like frankincense, I think, if I'm not wrong. I might add some. This might be a wrong move, but as a last note, I think I'm gonna add some baby powder. Baby powder smell. Just a few drops. Oh, I love the baby powder smell. For it to not be dangerous on the skin, I shouldn't put many more ingredients, you know. Shouldn't be a high percentage. I really like it. There's just some, how to say it, something very artificial in it that's not convincing me all the way. No, I shouldn't. It's not good. Maybe some bourbon caramel. No, that's straight up maple syrup smell. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Maybe some Palo Santo to give it that smokiness. Actually, this might be what I'm looking for. I would like some more clary sage, I think. Oh, that's good. The added clary sage in Palo Santo gave it this cold type of smell to it, minty almost. Now I need to dilute it and see what it really smells like, because it's hard when it's undiluted. 1 second. Let's see. What does it truly smells like? Wait, my headphones. This could have just been a waste of ingredients. But what if it's like the best perfume I've ever made? But then if it's the best perfume I've ever made, I didn't write down anything, which wouldn't be great, would it now? This is just some perfumer's alcohol. I think this is a new one. I'm trying for it to be a completely new one. I don't know, you know what? 1 second. Just gonna use this. My little funnel. Because like, it's kind of hard to fill this one up. That was a crazy good sound. I made a mess. Let's apply it on the skin. That's a crazy smell. Oh my god, I forgot to close it. Oh, I'm so sorry, my perfume is all gone. I think I need more time to process this one. It needs to macerate. Hope you enjoyed my